Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Jenny Lockhart in for Sandy Benson today, and joining me now is Ashley Trexler. Welcome with liesaboutparenting.com.
Yes.
You had me at hello. I'm already hooked in.
Thank you.
Please tell us about liesaboutparenting.com.
Sure. Liesaboutparenting.com is a new website that's coming. It's my new blog.
Okay.
It's currently in pre-launch, and what we're basically doing is we're dedicated just to honest talk about parenting and life choices. We want to bust through expectations about what it means to be a parent today.
Well, and don't you find it liberating because, we were talking a little bit before we started taping about different blogs that we both share in common, and I think the more brutally honest you can be as a parent for other parents, because as a mom you feel like it's all your fault or you're doing it wrong or you should be enjoying it more, and so tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think we find, I love Pinterest, which is, the boards where we collect all the beautiful things, and, I'm a crafter and all that good stuff, and it's really difficult. You find that everyone is just trying to do this perfect mom,
right.
We're the perfect mom bubble, and
it's not
true. I wish it was. I'm pat on the back perfect mom. No, not so much. And so basically I'm just, like I said, honest talk. We try to be, the writing these days, especially in the online space, it is just brutally honest.
Yes.
Just brutally honest.
But with humor.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
It's not really honest to be mean. It's brutally honest about, am I the only
just
person that feels like, this isn't very much fun today.
Absolutely.
And that doesn't mean I'm not madly in love with my children.
Right.
Now tell me, would that be your target audience, mothers with young kids?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I would say parents. I also do, I blog a lot in the self-improvement space online, and so websites like tinybuddha.com, which is a huge self-improvement site, talking about parenting after depression. I struggled with depression for years, quite severe, and I just want to be able, if I can help one person with the insights and the tools and tricks that have helped me, I want to spread that information. As difficult it is to talk about it, especially to the whole world.
It is. I think there was a great line for that called a vulnerability hangover.
Yes.
I've done that on my own blog where you write something really personal, and because you out of the coming from a place of sharing to help other people, and then the next day you're like, did I seriously just put that out into the world?
Hitting publish is the hardest part.
It is. After that you break out into a cold sweat. Yeah. So now, how did you get into blogging? You're clearly passionate about it. So.
I am. I've always been very passionate about writing, especially marketing the online, website design, things like that. I love people, I love talking, obviously. So with the birth of my daughter in 2012, I've actually been in real estate sales for many years on the island, and my focus just really shifted, obviously to my daughter. Yes, of course, it's a game changer. And I decided it was time to take the plunge and to pursue writing full time.
Well, and it's hard to balance a stressful career, when you have a baby.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just difficult because you're have one foot in two completely different worlds.
Exactly, and I think work-life balance is something we talk about so much now. Arianna Huffington and everybody's big on the third metric, and it's just something that we all some of us need to step back, and I was one of those people. I wasn't willing to do both. I think if you can, you are amazing. You are a strong person,
Or you just have a whole lot of laundry hidden in your closet. That's basically what it boils down to. That's the secret to the working mom, laundry.
Vulnerability right there.
That's right. Now tell us, give us some examples of some of the things that you write about.
Sure. Parenting, obviously, I had something go live earlier this week in Washington Post on their online, the On Parenting section.
Sure.
And that was on, 8 ways you may be unknowingly raising a bully.
Oh, wow.
So things like gossiping on the phone, even if you're talking to your mom or a friend, your kid's listening in.
They hear everything.
They hear everything.
Everything.
Yes. Even my daughter is only 2.5, and the first time she got a hold of my cell phone and started, imitating me, I was just like,
it's mortifying.
I'm a horrible person. I'd like to think I'm not.
Is that what I really look like? Is that how I act?
Exactly. Yeah. Hip sashaying. She was waving around. I was like, oh my goodness. So that was on Washington Post. I did have a post go viral on ScaryMommy.com.
Scary Mommy's awesome.
Yeah, it's as scary as it sounds. It's very, very honest. Mostly, parenting bloggers, of course, writers. And that one garnered well over 100,000 shares.
Which is
huge.
Yeah. For those of you who are not familiar with the world of blogging, you're talking about a national level of following.
Right. When people say viral, that's on the low end of viral, but it's definitely viral. So I was proud of it.
I would take
it
viral and run with it. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and then I do also blog in the self-improvement space, tinybuddha.com. Again about parenting after depression. And lots of other, I work with other, I say mom bloggers. There's so much more than that, but
sure. But that's kind of the genre.
Yeah, the genre.
Yeah.
So a post we just had that went live was it's called A Good Parent's Guide to Dedicated Lazy Parenting.
Ooh,
and
like it.
yeah, and it was basically about taking a step back from that helicopter parenting and knowing when to step in and when to not step in.
Let them sort out some things for themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Ashley, this sounds amazing. I can't wait to check out your blog. I invite you to check out her blog at liesaboutparenting.com.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank
it's been
you.
a pleasure. And best of luck.
Thank you.
Sounds like you don't even need it.
Yeah, well, I always need it.
And stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.